Hello everyone, it's Sunday night and we're going to be doing some of this lovely painting. I'm actually recording this on Sunday the 29th of January, which means we've only got 2 days left of January. Can you believe it? So I'm going to put my new dog on today. So we're going to have try the yellow minder for a change. We've had the blue one for a while now. Oh yes, look how cute that is. Super cute. Yeah, baby. So yeah, let's crack on. So I'm gonna backtrack to, let's have a look here, where's my notebook? So let's backtrack to Saturday and we'll see how much we can do. So Saturday I went over to my relatives. I think I've spoke about this in the live, but of the Rose. Saturday I went over to my relatives. Obviously we had some technical problems on the live, so I thought I'd go over it again. But for the third time, we went over to the we went over to the relatives. I make myself laugh. And I wanted to visit because I haven't been able to get over there for a while. I've probably been a whole month actually. I've just really haven't had the time. I've just been busy. So I just thought, well, I'll go over there and what's happened here? Wait a minute. Let me just grab the one I need. Oh dear. There we go. So I went over to the relatives and I thought, well, I'll pop over there because I haven't been there for a while. So just drop in and see how they are and that. And Molly came racing towards me and couldn't stop licking me. I was almost licked to death. She loves it. She's a very affectionate dog. If she hasn't seen you for a while, she'll sort of look, but she has to be sure, and then she'll come over. And when she realises it's me, she's like yay, and then barks and goes barking man, running man like a headless chicken. Bless her. But yes, I saw her. Molly was very pleased to see me, and then I only went over there because I had parcels to collect, which was 3 fan home. I thought it was 3 fan home ones, but it turns out it was 2 parcels of the Victory, which is very rare because normally they come separately, but for some reason 2 turned up and it was packs 2 and 3. And then I went and decided to clear out my partwork box. So I wanted to try and tidy it up a bit because it's got drills over there for the paintings, and what I'm trying to do is have a shuffle around so that I can free up room for the partworks that I put there, because I store some at my relatives because I'm running out of room, so I store some there. So I thought, well, I'll keep them in the Agostini box and then they can just go in the acrylic, the plastic big storage box that I got from Amazon. So I was tidying up that. I bring some more drills over here because I mainly do diamond painting over here. I don't really. Last time I sort of stayed over the night was New Year's Eve. So I used to stay like every weekend, but I don't have the time anymore. Seem to have got busier and busier this year. So yeah, I mean, if it's a special occasion, I will. I mean, my brother's birthday is coming up. I don't know what's the line-up for that, because obviously he's now dealing with his son Teddy, because obviously he's a dad now, so I don't know whether they're spending it over there or whether they're coming here. I mean, it must be difficult, mustn't it? Because obviously he's got his new sort of family, he's got our family, and then obviously he's got to juggle between the both. But yeah, so yeah, that was that. And then my mum made me pizza and crisps. Because anyone who knows me knows that I love eating pizza. I literally near enough eat it every day. So yeah, I'm just going to grab the other one. That L, please be L. Yes, there we go. Brilliant. So yeah, she made me that, and I was about to go, and then what we do is normally, like, if one of us, if my mum's working, then like my sister will be there, because obviously someone has to be there to let Molly out for a wee, if she needs a wee and stuff like that. And my mum had to go to work, and I said, well, where's Hannah then? Because like I need to get going. I've got a live to do. And she said, oh, she'll be in a minute. And it was probably about 5 minutes after she came in. So obviously that, of course, meant that I lost the... Sorry about the squeaking of the chair. I need to put some WD-40 on it. So that, of course, meant that I missed the 4:30 train. There was definitely no way I was going to get up there for 4:30. And then I thought, well, I don't really want to cook when I get back. So I found some burgers in the freezer over there, and I thought, well, I'll have them for dinner. And there were no chips, no tomato ketchup, so clearly they've not been shopping. So I thought, I'll have 4 burgers. I thought, I could do a butty. Surprise, surprise, no bread. So I thought, right, okay, I'll have to have just 4 burgers on a plate then, and just put some salt and tomato on there instead of tomato sauce to make it a bit spiced up. And because when you've been out all day, no one wants to come back and start cooking. I certainly don't. So I thought, well, that will cut the time having to get back and then start cooking. And then I got back, and it was, I think I got on the 6:34 train, because, hello, what's that doing in there? That shouldn't be in there, I'll sort that out later. So I got on the 6:34 train, that got into Braintree for about, must have been about 10 to 7, because it's always, weekends sometimes is different, it could be 25 past the hour, especially on bank holidays. Sometimes they'll do a shuttle, which is where they go from Braintree to Whittam all day, they don't go into London, because my line goes into London, but sometimes on a weekend, or if it's a strike day, some branches will run and some don't, and they do it on a shuttle or a bus. So I thought, my phone's at 23%, we're not going to get set up for the live. So yeah, got in, and the first thing I did was put it on the charger, because my phone sits on like a little pad thing, it hasn't got a cable. I need to get a new one, but I have a wireless charging dock thing, because my phone's wireless charging as well. So I thought, well, we'll have a good shot at this, see if we can get about at least, even if it's just 50%, something of the battery. And luckily I managed to get up to 70%, I think it was. And then I was setting up for the live of the rose, the rainbow rose. And oh my god, we had nothing but problems with it. I can't recall what happened, but I think there's a virtual background that you can put up, because StreamYards have changed it now. You used to need a green screen, and they've now changed it so that you can use green screen without buying a green screen, if that makes sense. But every time I log on to that and put that filter up, it crashes the stream, and I don't know what causes it, but I can't get it off, and it was not good. And then the phone started running out, and yeah, so hopefully I'll be well prepared this time. So yeah, so hang on a minute, again, what's that? That's not this drill, something's going on here. So yeah, and then obviously it came off that. I think that ran for like 20 minutes. It wasn't a long one, because I don't like to cancel it unless absolutely necessary. I could be running late, or ideally I wanted to get back by at least 2 or 3 o'clock, but obviously things got delayed, and yeah, just having dinner there really helped, because it cut the time, and I didn't have to I really don't. I mean, to be fair with you, I don't like cooking as it is, so I would have had pizza again, I suppose, but all I ever eat is bloody pizza. I think for me, it's because it's quick, and I just don't like cooking. But yeah, some nights I don't even eat anything, because I'm so busy with what I'm doing, like painting and stuff like that. I just don't feel hungry. I suppose I haven't really ate right since, well, I don't know really, but I don't really eat a decent meal spaghetti bolognese, or you know, it's always sort of like junk food, because obviously if I'm gonna do them, I do have spaghetti bolognese, but if I'm gonna do it, it needs to be on a day where I've got like plenty of time to do it, because it's a lot of hassle, isn't it? You've got to cook the spaghetti, then cook the meat, then put the sauce on, and it's roasting is a bloody nightmare, because you've got various different things. You've got like the chicken, the peas, the Brussels sprouts, the roast potatoes, and obviously I've done a roast recently and done it back to front. So I cook the chicken all lovely, you know, all the carrots and that. But the roast potatoes, I put them in the boiling water, because I thought I wanted roast potatoes, but for some reason I done boiled potatoes. So I thought, well, I'll put them in the oven, see if they can harden up a bit and crisp up a bit. But yeah, must have like thought to myself, I'm doing mash. So that didn't go down very well. But oh man, this chicken, you smooth butter over the skin, and while it's cooking, the flavours were unbelievable. Look at that, we get to use this lovely funky 7. So yeah, it was really lovely. Really, really enjoyable. So, and the chicken was only like a £5, so I was really happy with that. Might just put that there actually, because we seem to be using it a bit more. So yeah, so that was that really, and then moving on to today. I can't remember. I took my heart medication because obviously I've got high blood pressure, and it makes you very sleepy. And got up at 10 o'clock today, so literally got up and just felt tired as hell all day, because it has like this can't get it out, sedative or sedative effect to it, and yeah, but I'm just so pleased I've got them, because I think it's absolutely disgusting, and I'm actually going to be writing to the NHS authority. Is it the Business Service Authority or something like that? You know, the people that deal with complaints for the NHS, because the complaint I sent to the doctors didn't really do an awful lot. As I said, when I had my blood test, the nurse couldn't work out why they didn't give it to me. So maybe a kick up the arse with the NHS, you know, the ombudsman, is it? Will hopefully put them under, you know, what's that measure they do? Like, you know, when a hospital is not performing as good, or doctors, they'll put them under like corrective action, something like that, is it? So yeah, so the rest of the day I was tidying up the bedroom, because the bedroom needed tidying. Obviously it's Sunday, so I've been doing all the housework and stuff like that, doing some washing. I need to get some more aerial pods actually, I've run out. Then I got set up for this, but then got sidetracked with lunch, which consisted of beans on toast. No, before that, when I got up, I had a sausage butty, and then after that, I then had, a bit later on, because that was my breakfast, and then I had beans on toast, because I had some beans I wanted to use up, and the bread needed using up, so I thought, well, I'll do a quick beans on toast, that'll get that used up. And then I watched some YouTube videos that I had to get through. Sundays are basically my only sort of day that the emails died down and I can really catch up with things and stuff. So it won't be like that tomorrow come Monday, because it'll be like this has got a sale and that's got a sale, and I don't want to unsubscribe, because if I unsubscribe I could miss out on like offers and that's the only reason. But yeah, so then I decided to, after eating beans on toast, I fancied something sweet, and I was going to go to Tesco, but because I was feel like really tired, I didn't really want to go to Tesco, and I knew that I needed to reserve this. I didn't really want to dip into this money, because I put this money aside for the next issues of my Titanic. But obviously, you know, health comes before that, so I decided to get some ibuprofen ibuprofen, and then got some biscuits and ended up eating Battenberg again. I seem to be hooked on Battenberg at the moment. But yeah, I'm really annoyed with myself because I did promise myself that I wouldn't eat all this junk. And I've had a relapse and gone back on to eating cakes again. So, not really doing myself any favours, am I, really? But tonight I then started watching The Lone Ranger. There's nothing really on TV. So I started watching The Lone Ranger because part of my contract with my phone provider, O2, is if you sign up to a contract with them, they'll either give you I don't know if they do it on every contract, but my contract was an option out of 7 months free of Amazon Prime or 7 months free of Disney Plus. So I chose the 7 months of Disney Plus. So it's really nice because you don't have to pay that out. They take over for you. But look at that. Yes, another block done. Yeah, mama. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. So yeah, now we're going to do a bit more up here. So this is interesting because we've gone really light and now it's going into dark again. So yeah, so then after that, or well, before that, I think it was before I had the beans on toast, I then went into my room and was starting to sort out the diamond paintings and put some more on the wall, because I used to put them in my wardrobe, but the problem is I keep forgetting they're in there. So what I do is I use my hot glue gun and I glue them onto the wall, and then when I get round to doing them, it just reminds me that I need to do them because I'm terrible for remembering stuff. It's ridiculous, really. And what's interesting is I don't have Alzheimer's, I don't have dementia, I don't have short-term memory loss. So why do I keep forgetting things? That's why I've always, it's like the whipping chat, that's why I've always got a note. Hello? That's why I've always got a notepad with me, because I have to write things down or I just forget. So, which is rather annoying. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I was putting them all there and I thought, well, rather than put them on the other wall, I will put some on the back of my bedroom door. And then that way, you know, as I open the door and that, I can be reminded that I need to do some. So, yeah, and then at some point I need to put all the washi tape around them. But hot glue is better than blue tack in my opinion, because it's so easy to come off the wall. You just literally tug it a bit and it comes off. It doesn't even peel off the paint of the, you know, the colour of the wall paint, the wall. So it's really nice. So this is interesting because we're going into this lovely black now, which I assume, oh no, it's a green. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. So let's see what we do here. So that's a 2, yeah. Okay, and then we need an 8. So we're going to start going into this palm tree. Oh yeah, man. I'm really enjoying this painting. It's got so much splash of colour to it. Really lovely. So, yeah. It's always nice to get a little bit ahead of yourself, you know. That's why I love recording in advance, because it just means, it just helps with the scheduling and that, you know, I know it's done, I don't have to rush around. And I do regret not doing it live, but, you know, some things have to be done pre-recorded. I can't do live on everything. So, yeah. But I really must look at getting a square. Oh, crap. Oh, dear. Oh, you idiot. Right, all this has got to be plucked off. Oh, no. Really? I've just done all that lot. What the hell? Oh, man. Really? I've just been putting E there. Right, you know what's confused me is because I put 2 swans there, because it is 2 swans. But this is E. Oh, no. Oh. Great, that's going to set me back now. Right, I'll make a note of that, but we will do it a different way. Oh, man. How could I have got confused over that? Really? Right, that means it's over here then. Yeah, there it is, bloody bugger. Look at that bloody thing, it's there, look. That's what confused me, is because I put 2 swans there. Right, okay. So, this line has got to come off. If I forget, can someone please remind me? Because knowing me, I bloody forget. But this is the right colour now. I thought it was a bit too dark for that. So we'll carry on. And then we'll just pluck that off when we can. So, yeah. Bit annoying, but it's what it is. I can't believe I've just done that. I really can't. But yeah, after this, I will probably read some more emails, read a bit more paperwork of my magazines. I got my new, got my next magazine today. I'll show you if I can, which is Hello, It's Me. Oh no, yes, it was Hello, but I've also got my other magazine, which is this one. I found it online. Because a lot of these magazine companies introduce you to more companies that do magazines, and this is one called Total Film. So it's basically a magazine all to do with different films and that, or what's out at the moment, so I can't wait to dive into that. I did get my Hello magazine as well. That magazine is really great. It's always nicely priced. It's about £2. I've done it again. That went there. These are so similar, it's unbelievable. So, yeah, that's what is confusing me at the moment. But, yeah, I've been playing with my new toy, my hot glue gun, and putting some more paintings on the wall. So, it is okay, but it's annoying because, like, you heat it up for, like, 5 minutes, and then after about 4 squirts of getting the glue onto the painting, it then cools down, and then you can't, because you'll know when the gun needs to be put back on charge, because as you pull the trigger it will lock itself, and it's almost like the glue is too hard to come out. So yeah, it's okay, but I don't think it's got a long enough life on it for $7.99 in my opinion. The $7.99 is probably in the lead itself. I mean, my extension lead was $8.99, so probably that's where your money is, in the actual lead rather than the actual glue gun. So what I'll do is, if I take one of these out, if I can, then I'll remember that I need to take that off. So yeah. Since you've been gone, la 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 la, yeah. I'm assuming that was a fart from someone on the TV. Just heard someone gaff, so just you just went. Oh, I do love it. I'll never forget this day. I'm not joking. So I was in the cinema. I think I was about, oh gosh, I can't remember what year I was, but I must have been 14. I'm now 30, and I was with my dad, and I can't remember I don't remember or recall what film we were watching, but I bent down because I had to tie my shoelace because it came undone, and I let rip. I didn't know that there was someone behind me, and obviously she's queued up behind me, and you know, I didn't know that I was going to gaff at that time, and she gave me a really like horrible look, as if to say like, that's so like disgusting and that. But the problem is with the fart is flagellants you can't control. It's an involuntary movement, so of course, you know, so I felt like a right idiot. I've never been so embarrassed in all my life. And she stormed off out the cinema. She was not happy. Well, I'm sorry, you know, don't stand so close next to me in the queue. If I'm going to gaff, I'm going to let it out, you know. I'm going to hold it in just because you don't like the smell of farts, you know. It's just ridiculous. So, yeah, that was rather embarrassing. So, yeah, I think we've gone a little bit too much on this rectangle again, but, yeah, well, where's that 4 colour? We need 4 and D. V for variety, the best show in Britain. 4 and D. Yeah, I've got 4 and where's my D? Oh, I do apologise. Okay, I'm not seeing D, so, Okay, we'll come back to D. That's interesting. But I have got 4 though, so, yeah, okay, interesting. We've lost our D. But this is nice. This is actually, they've called it green, but you can see it's like an 8. It's like the 310 colours. This is actually a 310, but the actual symbol, if you look at the symbol, it's actually like a greeny colour. But it's our classic 310s, so the 310s are great. They crop up in near enough every kit. So you can never get enough 310s. So I'm just tightening up my screw there. It's got a bit of a screw loose there on the tripod, so just tighten that up. Right, where were we? So this is nice. So we're going to get some of this palm tree. I think it's palm tree. So yeah, that's lovely. And then obviously what I'll do is each Valentine's, I'll put this on the wall. So what I tried to do is I tried to get themed ones for like special occasions and stuff. So, and then obviously it'd be one of them things that when it's not Valentine's, it will be packed away. I need to get some more wax. This wax is really thick. So you do get a good fair chunky bit on this. Now, I don't know whether you can use standard wax to redo this, but they must sell these individual because they go in the little cases. I haven't seen any more pens, but they're great. They come with, I think it's 3 lots of wax with these pens. They're lovely to work with, so I highly recommend you get one. See, again, we've got very similar colours here, so this one and this one, about a tad difference, but yeah. Oh, what's going on with my pen? It won't pick up. Just put wax on that. Hello. Yay, we can multi-place. A bit of multi-placing, yeah, baby. I think this is the only bit we've been able to get multi-place so far. Love it when you get colour block. Oh, God's sake. Could you imagine it? Oh my God, it was so funny today. Could you imagine it like if a fly got caught on this, it would never get off because it's like a glue trap. Right, we've got a bit of stick issue here. Can you see it's just gliding, see? Oh, God's sake, why is it doing that? How can it have lost its stick? Like, hello? Oh, really? Probably going to come off again, but... So yeah, I went to do my sausage butty, and I've got a pull down oven, so not my mum's like goes on a sideway, but mine pulls down. And I saw this pink thing at the bottom of the door, and it was a glue, a wax. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how the hell's that got there? Right, let me get up again. I've seen another colour here now. We're introducing another colour, which is 1. But what's really nice is we get to pack some of these away soon. So that's going to be good. We can get some fair share of this off. But yeah, this is going to be really, really nice. I can't wait to see. The bit I want to get to is the pink. I really want to see what this pink over here looks like. That is going to really, really be lovely. yeah, thoroughly looking forward to that. Three. God blimey, got another colour now. Too old to keep getting up and down. One thing I hate is keep getting up. I hate it. When I'm sit down, I sit down. This is that colour there, 3. And I think my mum does it on purpose. Like, I'll sit down and she'll go, right, can you just come here a minute? And I'm like, no, I've just sat down. And she's like, but it'll only take a minute. Yeah, 4 hours later, you know? Oh, not again. Right, gotta get up again. K. Oh, yeah, look at that. God, that's funky. Look at that. Talk about Love Island. Wow. That's the sort of colour you would get on Love Island. They were actually saying something about, I think it was on the Facebook. They've been saying something, we've took that down a bit. That doesn't matter. Yeah, they've been saying on Facebook that apparently Love Island has changed their uniform or something to do with it's now come from third parties or something. It's something to do with charity or whatever. Oh man. See, yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to move some of these colours because I'm cram-packed here and I can't, I'm gonna knock these all over if I don't move some. So let's move the colours that we're not working with at the moment. And then we can free up some room. 4 I think we'll cover a bit later on, but I can get some of the colours that I'm working with. I think that's all we've got on this sea colour, but yeah. See if I can get some multi-place on there, yeah. I think my favourite placer has to be this lovely chunky one. It's really lovely. Some of them can be a little bit too thin, like the placer will be a little bit too thinner than this, but this one's, for me, the right size for me. So yeah. A minute. Someone ping me. No, it won't. This one, yeah. Okay. I'm sure I heard a ping, but nothing's come through, so maybe it was on the TV. Oh, it's Len Goodman. Seven! Oh, that chaff is so funny. There is a video, I can't remember what video it's on, but he calls it pig shit or something. I think it's on the Hobie video that I recorded of Hobie the Lion. So yeah. I actually found out today that I was reading one of my magazines and something came up about the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and apparently when they built it, it actually leant to one side, so they had to, as they made more floors, they had to like make one of the floors shorter or one of the sides shorter to balance it out. But so I was curious and I googled what's inside the tower, and yeah, there's nothing actually inside. It's just like literally a hollow tower. Right, 6. Have we got 6? We have got 6. Right, this is a very old tray. You may have noticed this tray has hooks on. Now, the idea of that is it's supposed to hook into your light board when you have stands. Now, I chucked my stands away because I like to use the mat on a flat surface. So yeah, it's a hollow tower. But we went to Trafalgar Square once. I think it's in Trafalgar Square, but wherever St Paul's Cathedral is, that's where we went. And we went in there, and we've climbed up Monument, which I think has 336 steps. And then once you've climbed it, you get a certificate. But oh my God, I'd never go in there again. It's so boring. Like, you go round and round and round and round and round. It feels like you're never going to end. But I just didn't like the fact that it was round all the time. Oh, I've got to get up again. Oh. Why do I have to keep getting up? I'm too worn out now. Oh yeah, look at that fuchsia pink, baby. Oh, it's getting exciting. We're getting into the sexy colours now. Yeah, man. Oh, you just know once we've done this last square over here, we're gonna blast it in that lovely pink down there. Oh yeah, man. But yeah, right, where were we? 1. It's that dark colour. Let this moment begin. Occupying my hand. I've actually filled myself up today with cakes and donuts, so I don't really fancy dinner, but I need to use it up because it's getting to the close by date. Have you noticed, whenever I paint, there's always a colour missing? Even though I've kitted up all the colours, that D colour's missing, but we will track it down. Hopefully we can find it somewhere here, it's got to be. So, right, again, let's try and get rid of some of the colours we're not using. All that, and we've only used like 1 drill. Right, so the next one we're going to use is these 8s. Oh yeah, I've got something to tell you. So, Crafting with Kay has very kindly sorted out some of her trays, because in some of my videos I have said that I'm desperate for the trays I want. I don't want these circle ones, they're crap, and I don't want these ones or the green ones. The trays that I want are any that have these spouts. I don't care how big they are, or you know how big they are. I basically want the ones with the spouts, ideally these ones here, because what I'll do is once I've got a few of them, I will then chuck these crap ones away. I don't understand why they don't give us the spouts. So yeah, Kay reached out to me and said she's got a lot that she's going to send me, and she's got a really, really gorgeous pink one, so that's going to be nice. It's always nice to get a different colour tray rather than the standard ones. Oh, I've done it wrong again. Oh, why do they have to do 2 colours like near enough the same? Right, let's put that down there. Right, 2. Keeps playing tricks on me, this painting. What I'll do is I'll take a couple out of there and see if we can replace that. Just fill some up there because that's the right colour that we need up that slot. So yeah, see if we can replace that. I'll just double check and see if that's yeah, that looks like okay. Cool. And then put a 2 there and see if we can. Need to take that off, so I'll take one off if I can. What I do is when I take it off, I'll use the tip of the pen and just try and cup it, and then, you know, like dig into it and then push it off if I can, because then I know. What I'll do is I'll leave that open a bit, and then that gives me an access point to erect that off of there. Right, so yeah, so anyway, we went to St Paul's Cathedral, and one of the things that they do there is you climb up so many stairs to get to the top of the thing to see the viewing, and there was this part of the getting up there, and the wall was really narrow, and trying to get up the stairs was quite a challenge. And I'm like, my dad is really big, like lengthwise he's probably like 6 foot, and I was like, you're not going to fit through that, there's no way you're going to get through that. Hell no. And he got through it. I mean, it was weird because it was like the floor was there. It's really constrictive. So imagine my fingers are the 2, or my finger and my thumb is like the 2 sides of the wall, and they're the stairs. So the white bar is the stairs, and trying to climb up a steep like that, and then this part here was the roof of them stairs. So yeah, that was a challenge and a half, I tell ya. Trying to get up that lot. Gee whiz. I don't know how the hell he did it, but he did. So that was good. But I miss all the days out to London, I really do. I mean, obviously, I've always wanted to get there. I can get there by myself, but my dad is the one that knows where everything is. If I went there, I would only know like the town, like where, you know where London Bridge is, the one that, is it not London Bridge, Tower Bridge, you know, the one that opens up for the ships and that. We've actually walked across there. Now, years ago, it wasn't, I've done this wrong again. Years ago, it wasn't, is that an F? If that's that colour, yeah, that is. Okay, so we can put that one there because that's an F, and then this one up here can go up there. We'll erect that off because that's not an F. But yeah, years ago, this, you know, walking across the top of the tower, they didn't actually do. I think it's something fairly new that they've done. But when you walk across it, the floors are made out of glass apparently, so you can see right through it. And when I walked on it, I felt like I was going to fall through it. It really is quite a weird sensation. At Chessington World of Adventures, there's this optical illusion, and what happens is, so you're walking across this bridge and you've got this spinning thing on the wall that is spinning, and as you're walking across it, it's a straight bridge, it doesn't move, but it makes you feel like you're falling off it. It's really weird. I suppose it's like the wall of mirrors, which apparently if you stand in front of it makes you look big or something, but yeah. So it's really, really interesting, to say the least. It's not very good. It's not often I get to use my big trays. I've got 3 of them. And I think Kay sends me another lemon tray, which is lovely, because I actually got 2 free in my that's carry storage case thing. I really want to get another few of them. So I really can't wait to do that. Let this moment forget, occupy my head. Do you? But yeah, I'm now on TikTok, so you can see my TikTok videos of my paintings. It will just be like updates of my paintings, you know, upcoming paintings I'm going to do and stuff like that. But it's not going to be like a video on there every week. It's going to be like more progress sort of videos. So yeah. Oh, does anyone have an idea of how to, like, can you see this has lost its stick here, and that's just going to keep bashing out? Does anyone have an idea of how to sort that? How it's lost its stick, I don't know. But you can see it's not going to stick. The only way I can fix that is with a sealant, or we super glue it down. But if super glue gets on the other colours, it could cause a bit of blemish. But yeah, I mean, I still want to get round to sealing it, but the sealant is like $8.99. I mean, the other day it shot up to $16.99. I don't understand why Amazon, you know, they say a price and then one day it's this price, the next day it's a different price. You know, it just seems like every time you check it, it's a different price. So I don't understand that. What's also satisfying is when you've done like a massive, when you've done like the first row and you can cut some of this pool glue off. That's really nice as well. Happy birthday to you. Whose birthday is it then? Oh, it's Dear Jack. I'm watching the film called Jack and Jill, you know, with Adam Sandler, and he plays the woman and then he plays the man as well. Brilliant film. He's such a funny actor. You should watch. He's in Grown Ups as well, so watch him in Grown Ups. That is, oh, it's brilliant. I'm going like that, circling now. I think we need to. like, but we'll go with the flow. Make it fun, make it creative. I think obviously when you're diamond painting as well, like, you do try to make your own creations. I've made Union Jacks before, one I've been painting, it's quite fun. Last time I worked on this fuchsia pink, which is this H colour, was probably the canvas that I got from the works, but it was on this like cardboard backing thing. Okay, 6. Do apologise. That's the Battenberg repeating on me. Can't you see that I am not afraid? Once he's good at piano, he shall be rocking my show. That is a film you never get bored of. School of Rock with Jack Black. You know, never ever will I get bored of that film. It's such a brilliant film. I mean, it's just really, really good. But obviously there's no way I could watch it like, say, Monday and then again on Wednesday. It would be like probably like a month break, then I'd watch it again, because you don't really want to watch it every day. But yeah, so after this I'm gonna have pizza. Even though I'm full up, I need to use it, because I could just trash it, but then I'm like, that's like a waste of food, especially when there's a crisis in this country at the moment. And I've just found out that the funding I normally get from this housing thing, there's this fund thing that you can get. I think it's called the Housing Fund or something. And basically you can ask for a voucher for £75 and then so much off your electric, but you have to meet a certain criteria. It has to be if you're on low wage, which is probably what I am because I'm part-time. So yeah. But that apparently, because they've been in high demand, all their grant has gone. So yeah, we can't get that anymore, which is a shame, because that was really helping me out. And yeah, so where's the time that is? But I mean, the prices of food is just getting silly now, isn't it? I've lost my C. Oh, it was there. It's because it looks like a little Y. But yeah, the prices of food is just getting beyond a joke. It's getting insane. It really, really is. So I'm going to stop this at 8 o'clock. I think we started at 7, but 7! So yeah. Can't you see that I am not afraid? Lawrence is good at piano. He shall be rocking in my show. I think what I love about this is it's just got so much different colours in it. So much splash of colour. And when you get a painting like that, it just really... It's interesting. Dull paintings can make you very like miserable. But then when you see another painting that's got so much splash of colour, it just puts a smile on your face at the end of the day. N. That's that one sneaking up the back there. But these bloody milk bottles, you know, the all the milk apparently has now got to have white lids on it instead of the green lids. Well, the white lids are causing nothing but havoc, because my mum's friend, apparently she was in the staff room and apparently she tried to find the lid, and the lid was already on the pint of milk, because obviously when you put the white lid on it, it makes it look like you've not put the lid on. So apparently there's this new thing that apparently it's the green one is not as easy to recycle. Well, that's a load of crap, because it's been able to be recycled for God knows how many years. But I mean, I never really understood why they put green lids on it, because it doesn't go with the colour of the milk. The lid goes really nice with the milk lid, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's really cool. Can't you see that I am not afraid? Lawrence is good at piano. And what I'm going to do is every time I do a bit of the painting, I'll change the cover minder as well. Just make it a bit more fun. But yeah, we've got a lot of interesting unboxings coming up soon, so that's good. Ba-da-ba-da. I've got that in my head now. Factotum. Or Bridge to Terabithia. Oh man, that's another one I love. We bought a zoo. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. I'll come on to something in a minute. Because that's got Matt Damon. And he did the Bourne Identity. So yeah, that's pretty good. But it was on the news today that apparently who is that? Someone from the government, Zui Sahari or something, whatever his name is. He's now been sacked from the government because apparently there's been a problem with something to do with his taxes or something. I don't know whether he stole taxes or didn't declare taxes or something surrounding taxes. Obviously, Rishi Sunak has investigated it and he's been sacked. So, and what made me laugh is he comes out 10 Downing Street, you know, the person who's got sacked, and he smiles at the cameras, making out everything's all okay. And I mean, I don't know how you can smile at that, you know. And he had quite a high position, didn't he? So, yeah. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be quicker if we shoot it like that, but going sideways going sideways will make it quicker. But as you can see, I'm going round like that. It'd be funny to go round, and then we get one dot, you know. But yeah, this has really made me happy seeing like we're so close to the other edge of the painting. It's fantastic. But can't you see that I am not afraid? Lawrence is good at piano. He shall be rocking in my show. I was born to sing. I'm singing in the. I sing in the shower. I sing in the bathroom. I sing in the supermarkets. My mum's the funniest because she'll go down the aisle and she'll pick up a piece of bread and start singing into it. You know, the French sticks. Oh my god, they're years old now. They're so old fashioned. Like, I can never find them in Tesco. But I don't think they do them anymore, do they? The French sticks. But my dad has the little baguette things that you can put in the oven for about 5 minutes. You know, the little tiny baguette things. But yes, I should be picking up Sweet Susie treats tomorrow, because I've just signed up to get some sweets from her. I saw it all started off on TikTok because obviously every night time I watch TikTok and I came across this video and it says Sweet Susie treats, and the presentation and the sweets are absolutely, they look so yummy. She's got these really large French fancies, and I was going to get the Slush Puppy selection box. What is that? 9? Oh. Okay, we've got a 9, apparently. Interesting. Was that a 9 then? Okay, we'll have to come back to that, because I think that one is the one that got mixed up with this, but I'll figure that out. So anyway, yeah, she's got this big, large... It looks like a French... Yeah, it is a French fancy. But they're large ones, so I was going to get that, but they were out of stock at the time. But if she's out of stock, all you have to do is email her and she'll make more stock available. She's really lovely. So yeah, do make sure that you check that out and stuff. So that should be coming tomorrow. So yeah. Oh, what is going on with this? Why is it not sticking? I don't get it. What is going on with this? Might do another session this late. I've really enjoyed it, because Sundays you don't really get an awful lot. I mean, sometimes the news is only on for like 10 minutes on a Sunday, so that's what I like about Sundays, because I can gain a little bit more time on doing this. Oh, I've cheated. No, I need to go down there and... So I'm getting too carried away. When you get really good bit, it makes you want to just carry on or go for a crap. I'm so sorry about the flatulence. It's all the Battenbergs playing up on me. But I can just see... Why is this so wavy looking? I think the best part, some people have asked me in the comments before, what's my most satisfying part of painting? For me, I would say when you come to the end of a colour and then you can just drill dump it. By the way, my jar of dirt is now getting even bigger. It's almost halfway now. Because what I've been doing is when I used to get spare drills, I would bag them up and code them. And then now I just was spending some time today just tearing up all the bags and just putting them in the jar of dirt. So yeah, it's really good. But can't you see? Whoa. Actually, let's not sing that. That brings back memories of something. Memories all alone in the moonlight, not a sound between us. La, 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 la. I got another comment the other day, and they said, Mike, I really like your accent. And I really appreciate that, Connie, so thank you for that. You are lovely. And yeah, I mean, I've only got an Essex and South African accent, but yeah, it's nice when you get compliments. Oh. Memory all alone in the moonlight. Oh no, it's Sunday, isn't it? Right, that's it. We've got to go back. Hang on a minute. I've just remembered it's Sunday, so we've got to do the you-know-what. We've got 4 minutes to do it, but if we overrun, we overrun. Okay, Sunday morning, love you. We've got to play it. It's Sunday, so Bim, come on. Sunday morning, love you. Monday morning, love you. I wanna love you every day. We've got to try and remember to do this every Sunday. Come on, where's the X Factor? Yeah, there we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got to play it, haven't we? Yeah, baby. Uh-oh. Coming up, I just have to mute the adverts just in case of copyright crap. It's gonna play after the advert. Right, here we go. Yeah. Sunday morning, love you. Monday morning, love you. I wanna love you every day. Oh yeah. Let's go. 6, 7, 8. Baby, you are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Be mine, be mine, be mine. So kind, so kind. Monday morning, love you. Friday morning, love you. I wanna love you every day. Okay. I wanna love you every day. My life, my life. Free time, free time. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Sounds like it's in pain. Monday morning, love you. I wanna love you every day. 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 Sunday morning, love you. Monday morning, love you. I wanna love you every day. Okay, let's go. Thanks, Bim. Cheerio. So there we go, Sunday morning, love you. So that is where we're going to finish. I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. We're bang on 8 o'clock there. So please remember to like, share, subscribe. Remember to tap the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos I do. if you want to get this superb, sexy, beautiful painting for yourself, the colours are outstanding, and as you can see, we are fast approaching this gorgeous, vibrant pink, which I'm really intrigued about because it looks a little bit on the dark side. So will it balance and contrast? I don't know, but this is really, really good. I've just noticed some really dark blue areas down there near the swan around here and all down there. That's going to be beautiful, but I'm really thoroughly enjoying this. I'm having a blast on it, and I can't wait to get some more done. So see you again tomorrow at the same time, and I'll see you then. Take care, guys. Bye.